Hello, so I have already tried filming my second video and I hated it, so I'm going to try again. And this time I'm really just gonna talk. I have a lot to say. I think we'll see. Um so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sorry. Anyway, I'm just gonna start. So today I've been off work, and so today I decided to visit a town in which I used to live in. I've lived several phases of my life there, two to be exact, and two different phases. So I moved up there, moved back up there. Long story. Let's just say both times were filled with not regret, but experiences, I guess is the way to put it. Anyway, so I kind of went down memory lane. Both phases of my life, I went down like memory lane, literally drove down memory lane. And it was interesting, and I was just thinking about like how many phases of my life I went through recently. Not recently, in like the last 4 years. Literally it's like my fifth like phase in the last 4 years. No, sixth. Wow. Like I feel like I'm just constantly changing. And every time I think I'm like in my final, like, okay, it's up from here, and then it ends and I kind of take a step back, I guess. This is definitely a step back, but I think it's a step in the right direction. And I wrote in my notes the other day, I hope I get it right, because I don't want to end the video to go to my notes because I'm filming with my iPhone. Basically, I wrote, sometimes 5 steps backward is necessary for 20 steps forward, something like that. And like, yeah, I had to take 5 steps back, but I know I'm going in the right direction. I'm sorry. Oh, why do I keep hitting my phone? I keep getting distracted. Anyway, it's like midnight, so there's barely any cars around, so every time I see a vehicle I'm like, squirrel. Anyway, so sometimes I don't like the lighting. Hold on. Ooh. I shouldn't have moved it. It's literally just leaning. Hold on. Bear with me. I don't like that either. Wait, maybe I can just turn it down. I am sorry. Yeah, I should have just done that to begin with. There we go. Anyway, back to the point I was making. So I've definitely taken a few steps back, 5 steps back, I guess. But sometimes going backwards is necessary to go forwards. Like, it's not always, just like they always say, healing is not linear, which I have definitely I've had to learn that the hard way. It is not linear at all. There's a lot of ups and downs, and it's the same way with like your path in life. It is not linear. You're not going to just go in one direction. You're going to go in many different directions, and sometimes it's backwards. And that's just the truth of the matter. I've had to move back home to the place where I graduated, and I'm sorry, they're doing like construction, so they're kind of loud. Anyway, I've had to move back home to where I was raised, to where I graduated. And you know, a lot of my friends, they don't live here anymore, the friends I grew up with. And but luckily I've realized, because I was so negative about it, I was like, God, all of my best friends live where I used to live, and now I'm back home and I have no one. And then upon, you know, looking a bit deeper, I do have friends here, and I've been hanging out with them, and like they're not all gone, and it's just like the core friends, they are not here anymore, but they're not far. I was there today. I didn't get to see any of them, but still, I went and saw very odd double feature. I went to see Saturday Night, the new Saturday Night Live movie, and then I went and saw Transformers 1 in 3D. I recommend both of them, but I did think it was kind of weird seeing those two movies. I also bought some books and went to the bookstore and saw, I did see some friends there, but no like old friends. It was friends that I made over the last 4 years, and so that was nice. But yeah, I don't think 5 steps back is kind of like just the phrase, but I don't really feel like I'm going backwards. I'm going forward. I just had to go backwards in terms of like moving back home. And I'm sorry, it is kind of cold. Let's see if I can turn the heat up. Maybe it won't be too loud. Okay, anyway, you know what, yeah, no. So, I'll just deal with the cold. It like dropped to like 45 out of nowhere, and I was like, what? It was just like 70 last week. Anyway, this is kind of how conversations with me, that they go this way. I go in millions of directions, so I hope you're okay with that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really feel like I am going back, but I'm not. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, a lot of people, several of my friends that do still live here, they did move away. They went to college and they graduated, and then now they're back living at home, and that's not a bad thing, you know. Everything happens for a reason. You meet certain people for a reason, and life just kind of flows like that. Nothing happens for no reason, you know. Nothing is good, like nothing is good and nothing is bad. It's the way you look at it. Because to me, everything does happen for a reason. Last year of my life was hell, if I'm completely honest, but looking back, it was a lot of experiences where I was able to learn and grow. I was able to learn some things about myself that I didn't know before. Recently, I went through a lot of trying to figure out, because at one point I thought I didn't know how to feel anger, and when I wanted to feel anger, instead I felt rage. But then I realized that I don't think it's anger that I'm feeling at all. It's hurt, sadness, and I guess instead of like expressing that hurt or sadness, I express it as rage. And that's something I really had to work on. But I've realized it's not anger at all. I'm not angry, I'm not mad, I'm hurt. You know, I feel wounded by someone I thought I could trust. And then so instead of like showing that I'm hurt, showing that, you know, I feel like someone hurt me, I express it as like not anger, rage. And that is something I've had to work on, and that's something I learned because of the last year of my life. And so I've realized that even though it was awful, I don't regret any decisions I made. I don't regret moving a second time, even though I thought that was going to be the last time. It's not. Not. But you know, everything happens for a reason, and I think moving back home was good for me. Also, like, feel free to like put in your 2 cents in the bottom, or in the comments, or even add ways you relate to it, or like your own story, and we can have a little chat. But because this is literally just supposed to be sort of like a FaceTime call. I'm just kind of talking. I am literally looking in the distance so much, and it's driving me insane. I have ADHD, and it's like, obviously. Anyway, but yeah, I'm like really proud of myself, and I think that is something that I should not ignore. Um, and that's like really cool. Also, like another thought I had yesterday was, you know how they say like, the mountain you're climbing, is like, you know, a current like situation you're in or whatever. Um, Sometimes it's really easy to think, you know, this mountain is too tall, or this is just too difficult for me. But just remember, look behind you and look at all of the mountains that you've already climbed, up and down. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. No, don't do it. I think I'm good. We'll see. Anyway, look at all of those mountains you climbed. I really had to do that last night. I had to look back and think, whoa, I've been through a lot. But I climbed every single mountain. So just because this mountain seems a little bit taller, why should I ever think I can't climb this one, you know? You're not... How should I say this? Never mind. Anyway, but yeah. You're not only as good as the last mountain you climbed. So basically that's, you're not only as good as that mountain, because like every mountain gets a little bit taller. Yeah, this mountain you're currently facing is a little bit taller, but you're not only as good as that one. You can climb that one, and you can climb the one you're on currently. That's what I was trying to get at. Here we go. Okay, whoa, too close. What else should I talk about? I kind of want to talk about, probably not today, but I really want to talk about like the books I've read recently that have really gotten me through a lot. Like there's one, The Secret Life of Albert Entwistle by Matt Cain. Please read it. I don't think I mentioned it in my other video, but that video has gotten me, or that video, what? That book, the book, B-O-O-K, book has gotten me through so much. I read it like, what, a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I read both of Matt Cain's books, and his other book, Becoming Ted, I rated 5 stars. Albert Entwistle, I rated 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The best book I've ever read, and I will shout it on the rooftops, every rooftop in the world. Such a good book. But yeah, it's amazing. And I don't usually read books that follow like protagonists that are, I guess you could say, older, even though I've actually read a lot recently, not just that one, but another one I cannot remember the title of currently, but I just finished the audiobook last week in the gym, which is what I'm about to do after this. Pretty much every single time I'm filming one of these, I'm gonna go to the gym afterwards. I'm not wearing this shirt to the gym, don't worry. Anyway, I have a change of clothes. What was I talking about? Albert Entwistle. And oh yeah, so it follows a man who is about to retire, and basically he has just went his entire life just kind of hiding his true self, and he meets these amazing people, and they help him get through life and help him search for someone from his past, and it's beautiful. And just Matt Cain just has a way with words. It just makes you want to just smile ear to ear. But like also it really helped me get through a lot, because it reminds you to find yourself at a young age. Find yourself when you have time to live your true self. And it just reminded me not to waste any time, and I just loved it. And yeah, I recommend everyone read that. If I can remember, I'll put a link to like the Goodreads or something in the description. But yeah, I think this is all today. I've just been talking, and I think this is it. I'm probably going to film another episode tomorrow. I hate saying episode because this feels more like a just talking, not really episodes, but I keep looking at myself. There you are. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Anyway, I just realized that no cars have been going by, probably because I'm filming this a lot later than I usually do, like an hour or two later, because I've filmed 2 episodes, but the second episode I scrapped. I'm still calling it episode. And the second episode, even more cars came by, and I still but yeah, I think I might talk about what I was going to talk about or what I did talk about in the other video. I might talk in the next episode. Also, if you want me to talk about anything in particular, just let me know. But yeah, I might dive a little bit into like breakups, which is going to be interesting. But yeah, catch you on the flip side. I just got a text message. Oh, never mind. Catch you on the flip side. You are amazing. You can do this. I believe in you. Love you.